Hello and welcome to Baseplate Reviews. Also, welcome back to returning viewers. I've been away for a couple of weeks on vacation, travelling around the US, trying to ride some roller coasters. So today, I've got three things to do. One of them is going to be a really quick city update, because not too much has changed. The other thing is we've got these mysterious boxes over here. So we'll find out what's in all of them, and I'll show you a quick way of finding out what's in the CMF boxes, the LEGO Minifigure series boxes, without ripping them open. And the final thing will be just to give a bit of an overview of what I'm planning on picking up on June 1st with all of the new releases coming out then. So in terms of the core of the city, nothing much has changed here other than that I've got all of these trains placed around the edge of the city. So we've got the freight train from a few years ago, the passenger train, which I think is really cool, from a few years ago again, and then the more recent passenger train just here, and finally the cargo or freight train that's more recent again just there. The other thing that I've done is I've just brought back in Ninjago City Gardens and the Spring Lantern Festival and placed the Chinese New Year sets that I recently built down here to the side. Now you can see they're just sat on the IKEA tables. They're not actually on any base plates, and that's because the ongoing plan still is to have those raised right here, but with a tunnel going through a raised section, and then the Chinese section, the Chinatown section, to be up above the rest of the city with some stairs leading up to it. Stairs probably be in two places, just here and also just over there where the modular bookshop building is sat. So leading up to there, maybe we'll build something like an escalator. That might be a bit ambitious. I certainly wouldn't be motorising it. Haven't got quite those skills, but maybe I'll learn. So yeah, in terms of the city, I mean, we're looking like we've got a bit of gridlock up at the top there. Plenty of vehicles in there, especially now I've moved the maintenance vehicle for the trains off the track. So might need to expand the roads a little bit, and that should happen. I'll move this passenger train just back a little bit. So we should get level crossings going across here, just here as well. And potentially then we've got space for another two of these tables to run along this kind of section just here, but that won't be for a little while. It does mean once I put those in, I won't have much space to actually walk along here, but it's enough, and it should mean that the city can continue to grow into the future. So yeah, lots of exciting bits to do, but I've got to get some parts ordered in order to build the facades for the raised sections, and also some parts for those level crossings. And I've heard that in June there is supposed to be some double points and a gift with purchase offer, so I think I'll wait till mid-June to order those parts, as we have got some other sets that I probably want to pick up for 1st of June. So we'll move on to a little bit of intrigue that we've got here, and I know what you're thinking, these aren't mystery boxes, but you don't know what's in them, so it's a mystery to you. Anyway, what we've got here is we've got some of the Series 25 CMF or LEGO Minifigure series boxes here. We've also got a bag of the Disney one. We've got some Lego that I picked up whilst I was in the US from the Pick a Brick wall or Pick and Build wall, and we've also got a set in here which definitely is not the set on the box. I found this the other day and couldn't work out what it was, but I think I know what the set is now. Once we pour it out, we'll see what it actually is. And also I have made a reasonably substantial purchase in the box just here. But the reason I wanted to get these up for you is to show you the app which can help you identify which minifigure is in the box without having to tear these open, as I'm sure several of you have seen in real life or on social media, where people have gone tearing open the minifigure boxes to find out what's in there. So this is the Minifig Scan unofficial app, which is available on the Apple and Android stores, I believe. And it's pretty simple. What you can do is download it, and then you click the scan button just here, and that allows you to scan and see what's inside these boxes. And if we can see there, it's showing me that this one should have the goat herd inside it. This one here, again, should be the goat herd. There we go. Just flashes up on the screen just there. And then finally, I'm hoping that this is going to show that we've got the one with the Afghan hound in it. And sure enough, it says pet groomer. Now, what this doesn't do is allow you to scan the bags, so it doesn't work for scanning the barcodes. So what you should have seen there is that the app scans this QR code rather than the barcode, and that's why you can't scan the older bags, and tells you what's inside the box without the need to open it up. Now what you will find is that some of these boxes do come with a QR code that's significantly smaller than this, kind of quarter of the size, and the app doesn't work with those, so that is worth watching out for. Now I have checked whether this is accurate, and we've already got a goat herd and pet groomer. I've opened those up, but we'll just double check this. This should be the remaining goat herd. And I think that tells you that that's the goat herd there, so perfect. The app works really well, and I think I would definitely recommend using it. So just to prove that the app is accurate, we have got the 3 minifigs that I wanted to pick up. Now I wanted to pick these up really for the animals, so for the goats just here and here, and also for this Afghan hound that comes with a pet groomer. But the minifig's pretty good as well. I think the pet groomer has a great hairpiece. I think that's a hearing aid on the side there. Does seem somewhat that there's an epidemic of deafness happening with the LEGO minifigs at the moment, but no problem with that. Pretty good. So yeah, I think the app is definitely very useful. It's free to download. I'm not getting anything from promoting it. I just think it's a useful thing, and if it encourages people not to rip open those boxes, then I'm all for it. But anyway, let's get on to the Disney minifig. Now I'm no good at feeling these minifigs, so I'm not sure what's in there, plus there's a lot to collect in the Disney 100 one. I think it may be Oswald the Lucky Rabbit if I felt it correctly, but let's get it open and see whether I am right about that. Right, let's get this open and see whether I'm at all right in terms of my feeling technique. And that would be a big fat no. What I was feeling and thinking might be Oswald's head is actually Stitch. I'm not complaining about that. He's a pretty bad dude, so let's get him built. So those Disney 100 ones are pretty nice. They do come with the plate at the bottom there that says Disney 100 on it, and Stitch looks pretty cool. So obviously got the 2 sides to him, so 4 arms, although they're definitely joined together, but that does mean I can put his little pistol there in 2 sides. Obviously these minifigs do normally come with an extra accessory, so if we take that away, he's just got the one. But yeah, I'm not disappointed that I got Stitch. I think he's one of my wife's favourite characters, although I have to admit I've never seen the films. All the TV series come to mention it. Like I say, when we were on vacation, saw a couple of LEGO related things, and 2 of those were actual official LEGO stores, but I picked up one of the pick and build boxes from the LEGO store in Mall of America in Minnesota, and although we're travelling light, so I didn't want to get one of the bigger boxes, so just picked up the small box. But because of our expert packing technique, we've been able to get quite a lot here. So let's get this open and show you. What we managed to pack. So got a load of these long 1x10. Is it 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 greys all stacked together. A few more of those just here. Then we got a load of 1x6, kind of the greens there, the sand greens, which is great. But the things that I really wanted were actually these. So in order to help me build the level crossing, I was actually struggling on lego.com to find some of the pieces that I would want, but I've got these two pieces which connect perfectly together, and so I picked up a fair few of those, plus along with the 1x bricks grey and the sand green, I think we got ourselves a pretty good deal. Also picked up just a few of these just to fill up the box. Some of these pieces that should work pretty well for buildings, being able to hang things from them. So yeah, not bad, pretty successful pick and build there in Minnesota. So the penultimate mystery is this, and it's definitely not set 40493, but instead it's something which I packed up when we were in the UK. I've never built this, so picked this up second hand or pre-owned, and could not tell what it was just from looking at the parts straight away. But if we pour it noisily out, I was fairly sure that this was a Creator 3-in-1 set, and by looking at these minifigs and then looking on Britset at the Creator 3-in-1 sets that were released over the past few years, I'm fairly sure that this is 31050 Corner Deli. Now I'm unsure exactly how kind of intact it all is, because these are adult blue legs just here, and the set definitely did come with short legs, so hopefully the rest of the set is all complete, and these have just been switched in by the previous owner. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this built, not on the video, I'm going to get it built separately. It's not the most substantial of 3-in-1 sets, I think, as you can tell by the amount of pieces just here. It's not massive for a building, a few plates, but I think it's a pretty cool set as it stands, but also should be able to modify this and make something pretty cool. So a quick update from me about what I'm planning on doing with the June 1st releases, where LEGO have got over 100 new sets coming out. Not all of them in North America, quite a few of those in the city range, which is what I'm primarily interested in, are actually coming out on 1st of August in North America, but c'est la vie. And well done to all the Europeans getting them a couple of months earlier than us. So I'm actually planning on getting a friend set, which is $129.99 Canadian dollars, and at the moment there is actually an offer going on where if you spend over 130 Canadian dollars, you're getting this water park gift with purchase. That does need to sit in the City Friends Dreams or Ninjago range, so I will need to add something else to that. So the set I'm actually planning on getting is this one, the Castle Bed and Breakfast, which I think has the potential to be one of the best sets of the year. 1,311 pieces, 130 Canadian dollars, so it looks good on a piece to dollar ratio. But I just think it looks great. Going to be really ripe for modding, mocking. The other thing do need to note is, of course, it's open at the back, and we can see that if we play the video here quickly. These friend sets very much are play sets, but I don't think that this is too much of a problem with the white kind of scheme. There should be pretty easy to enclose, and I think it just looks really, really unique. I will need to add something to this because it's going to be 1 cent below the threshold, and it probably will be something from within the City range. maybe the Jungle Explorer ATV and Red Panda mission with the Johnny Thunder figure there, mainly just for the minifig and also because it's small. I am tempted with the red double-decker sightseeing bus. You see a lot of these in Europe. Very similar to this in terms of actual design. The real buses these are seen in places like Madrid and other cities. What I would say is that it's actually quite small for a double decker, and I've already got a couple of buses in the city, and this will really be quite out of scale with those, I think. I am tempted with the yellow delivery truck. I've actually heard that Costco in the US, so I'm in Canada, actually already has this on the shelves in some of its places for $70 US, and it's going for $100 US with Lego. So already being priced with a discount at Costco, and I'm tempted. We've got a Costco here in our town in Canada, so I'm tempted to go and check out whether maybe we've got it as well. It's certainly not on the website, but it's a tempter. Like I say, a lot of these sets here are coming out on June 1st, but there are other ones like the Harbour, which is coming out August 1st for North America, and that's one which I think could be really great. The other thing I wanted just to mention is just that I'm as excited as every other Nintendo and Zelda fan for the Great Deku Tree 2-in-1, which got revealed yesterday. It is incredibly highly priced at 390 Canadian dollars for 2,500 pieces, regardless of whether you can build two different sets. But I'm a massive Zelda fan, so I'm going to be pretty tempted. I don't think I'm going to be able to pass this up when September comes, but we'll see exactly what happens. Of course, the big kind of set for June 1st is the Lord of the Rings Barad-dûr. It's not something I'm planning on getting. You're going to see plenty of reviews already available for this, and plenty of other people who are going to be building this on day one, I'm sure. I'm in the target demographic for it. I was a teenager when the original Lord of the Rings films came out, Peter Jackson ones. But it's just not something that does anything for me, and I'm just not prepared to use my Lego budget, 600 Canadian dollars of it, for the Barad-dûr set. But I'm sure if any of you are getting it, then it should be absolutely fantastic. So the final thing is to find out what I bought in that package, and as I said, I was thinking about buying Friend set for June 1st, the bed and breakfast, but I've also had my eye on this set for a little while, which is 42620. Ollie and Paisley's Family Houses. Thought it was a bit overpriced at 130 Canadian dollars, but I picked this up for 25% off, so 98 Canadian. And I think it looks pretty cool set. Some interesting building techniques and should be able to be modded and mocked as well. So I will get this built and reviewed fairly sharpish. Get a video out fairly soon after this one. And then June 1st, get that new purchase in. But hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, it would be great if you left a like, and if you're not subscribed already, have a think about hitting the subscribe button. And as ever, be good.